Okay. Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes. We adopted Haida. We got him. He's ours now. I love you. I don't have much to say. It's only been 1 month. It's gonna be very short update. It's not gonna be as elaborate. I don't have any cool artistic filmy things to do, so let's just get right into it. Let's see, update. I still go by the same pronouns. I still go by the same gender, sexuality, etc, etc, etc. Let's just fucking let's get to the good shit that you guys came here for. What changes have I had? I don't know. It's up to you if my voice has changed. I don't really know. I don't think so. It's only been 1 month. It's your decision. You decide. You tell me. Like every time I get a T-shot, I always feel like my throat getting like kind of sore and itchy, but not to a point where it's like bothersome. I just notice it, you know? I do this a lot. I do a lot. I don't know. I feel like my voice is like starting to crack, but it's not like cracking like a lot as if I were like 3 months or 6 months on TV. No one has noticed it, I don't think. Hi. Do you want me in the video? Nothing physical has happened outward. There's some TMI stuff that I can't tell you, but let's just say that there is stuff happening, but just not things you can see right here. So your fat's supposed to redistribute. I feel like some of my leg fat has like redistributed a little bit, but not to a point where it's like noticeable. Nothing's noticeable, basically. Nothing has changed, really. Just waiting, the waiting game. I don't know, I just feel much happier. It's like just knowing that testosterone is inside of me. It's like doing stuff, you know? It's better than just waiting for something to happen. It's like something's happening. It's like really exciting. I'm not like too impatient because I'm like, all right, it's happening. I know it's happening, and I know it's gonna take a while. So just think things gotta do what they gotta do. I can't control that. My needle anxiety actually. Okay, I'm gonna explain this real quick. So I don't have my testosterone actually. I have a lot of issues with my insurance, and the pharmacy won't give it to me. So I've been having to go to the clinic and have the nurses do it for me, and also pay for the testosterone because I don't have it yet. Every time I go get my shot, I have to pay for the nurse and the testosterone. So it's been a real bummer. Excuse you. Hey, don't ruin the shrine. His name is Clickbait. Just kidding. God, why are you such a fucking brat? He used to be so nice, and now he's just like really rude. Why are you so rude? Ah, love me. Don't. Anyway. Let's see, what was I even? I've only had 2 shots so far besides the first one, so that's like 3 shots in total. Since I do it every other week, so I don't do it weekly. I'm not sure how different that affects people. I know, it's weird, right? Oh wow, he wants to leave. What a fucking bitch. Hey, we kind of match. His color kind of matches my shirt. But it's this sushi and I'm sweet. What was it? Testosterone. Oh my god, you distracted me. Once I do get my own testosterone shot, I am comfortable with doing it myself. I don't know that yet, but I feel like I am. Every time I get the shot, I'm actually not that scared anymore. I'm actually kind of excited because you don't feel anything at all, actually. Except when afterwards, when they put the band-aid on you, it's like a little tingle, but it's like, it's literally nothing. Me being like the biggest baby in the world with shots and pain, I'm allergic to pain. The shots are like so painless that if you are really desperate to be on testosterone, that overwhelms your needle anxiety. So you'll be fine, don't worry about it. You can worry about it, so it's like you're expecting something, but once it happens, like nothing, you know? Don't be scared. All of you guys are like, is it scary? Like, I mean, it is scary, but like, it feels so good. Not like the process of you being shot in the leg, but the process of it, something happening to you is like really nice. What are you doing? I'm gonna move on to next topic because I don't want to ramble. I have my whole setup right there. I'll insert some shots about what my setup looks like, where I store my needles and my band-aids and stuff. I'm sorry if you hear him in the background. He's gonna continue doing that because I'm not letting him go. This month has been actually like a roller coaster of emotions. It was like a lot of downs, a lot of highs. Okay, so, oh my god. I feel like I've gotten a little bit of growth in my armpits. So I feel like it's gotten thicker. My arm hair, you can't see shit. It's literally non-existent on camera, but trust me, it's like a little bit there. I used to have like nothing, but now I have something. I promise you. Nothing on my face yet. Nothing's happening right here. So that's fine. I have some on my belly button, but nothing too dramatic yet. Katie's hoping for a happy trail. So let's get to the good shit. Emotional. So I had my period like, I don't know, like a week or 2 ago. My mood swings, usually they come after my period. I'm sorry this is TMI, but like I have to talk about this. Usually my mood swings happen after or a little bit at the end of my period. And my periods aren't that long. But my mood swings were before it even started and then a little bit after. So my mood swings have been like really bad. Usually in my mood swings, I'm like really sad and I like to cry a lot and like, I know you like to cry a lot too. I don't know, I just get like really melancholic emotions for my period. This period, I was like kind of aggressive, but like I've been like kind of mean. I've been like really angry. I get angry easier. Not like in general, but like I guess in general, but like not a lot. Like it's manageable. It wasn't manageable when I was on my period. I mean, I wanted to fight people, but like actually. So yeah, mentally, all my mental problems are still the same. My dysphoria, even though nothing has changed much physically, like just like the little things, like the little bit of hair growth and like my throat being itchy, it like alleviates that dysphoria just like a little bit to where I'm like hopeful for like the next month, and the next month, and the next month. I'm hungry, what the hell? I should make pizza. Oh my god, my hunger, oh my god. So usually when you're in testosterone, you get like really hungry because you're going through a second puberty. I'm hungry all the time and I eat a lot most of the time, so it's not like that much of a difference. I don't really notice anything with my appetite because I take antidepressants that lowers your appetite, so I feel like that helps with my regular appetite and also testosterone appetite, so it's just normal for me. I'm just confident not because of testosterone, but because of testosterone. That's complicated. Surgery! I found a surgeon that I want to go to. It's very close by. I'm not gonna go to Florida for Dr. Garamone or anything, but like, even though I really want to. I think I'm able to get my top surgery covered by insurance. If you guys are wanting to go on testosterone or wanting to go through HRT or anything trans-related, I'm gonna release him. He's like ruining my take. If you guys are looking to medically transition, insurance helps so much. I'm currently going through Minnesota State Insurance through MInsure. They cover a lot of trans stuff, and I'm currently going to the Family Tree Clinic, and they are very like helpful in getting your insurance cut to cover a lot of things trans-related. Yeah, I haven't been paying that much. I'll let you know the prices once I get to the Q&A because someone asked that. If you're poor and you don't want to pay millions of dollars to just be yourself, check with your state insurance laws and whatever, but like I think in Minnesota, I don't know, don't quote me on this because I'm not smart. It's kind of law that they have to cover it because it's like a mental thing. This is me asking you questions about my 1 month. Alright, ready?
Yes.
Okay, fuck. Okay. Did I change at all physically?
Only a little bit.
What do you mean a little bit? What does that mean? I'm not telling you my answers, by the way.
Well, you noticed that your arm hair is getting like a little longer. And I noticed that one night that you had a little bit of like extra hair.
How about like mentally, emotionally?
I mean, I think you've been happier.
What about my voice?
I mean, I haven't really noticed anything.
No? You haven't?
Yeah. Maybe sometimes, like, maybe it's just like maybe placebo or something, but like because now that's like you're starting it or whatever, it's like, oh, like maybe it's like a little lower, but it's not.
Face to look the same?
Yeah.
Okay, sick. So I know my answers?
Sure.
I was like, for my answers, I was like, well, I mean, I got a little aggressive on my period.
Oh.
Is that true or not?
Oh yeah. You're like usually kind of chill on your period, and like sometimes you like cry easier, but like you got like irritated quicker. You're like real fired up.
Well, because like I only point that out because I never get that angry, and it only happened after my tea shots. So that's why I made the connection. Well, I didn't mention this. I forgot to mention this update, but like I feel like I'm a little like stronger. I don't think it's a placebo because it is something that happens when you're on tea. You gain muscle easier, but I don't have any muscle.
That's like a little muscle right there.
That's you're flattering. So what are you hoping for the next month?
You to keep getting happier.
Aww.
And like more comfortable with yourself, with your body.
Do you want to be there for me when I do my first tea shot by myself?
Yes.
Really? Yay!
Yay.
Thanks, babe. It only took you like over a week to film this.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Thanks, Katie. So in the last video, I asked you guys to leave some questions so I can answer them in this new segment I have of Q&A with me. I'm gonna pull them up and I'm gonna answer them. I'm gonna have to go back and forth because I'm using my phone to record right now. So Electric Plastic asks how much it costs for a T-shot. For my insurance and for my clinic and for my situation, currently I pay $480 for a T-shot. I feel like most of that is for the testosterone itself, since I take 0.2 milliliters, I'll correct that on the screen if I'm wrong, per shot, and usually it's supposed to be 0.1 every week, but since I'm doing it every other week, they double it. So I'm assuming it's like $240 if you're doing it weekly. This is my situation. This doesn't apply to everyone. The prices will vary, but this is how much I'm paying. Maxorus asks, how long did I wait for tea? It's a very complicated question because there's a lot of factors that go into what waiting for tea means. I came out to my parents in January after New Year's Eve, and not a good idea. I came out to them in person. Let me know if you want like this coming out story like in a different video. It's not necessary for me to like explain it too much here. As soon as I came out to my parents, I immediately made an appointment to get on testosterone, but they couldn't give it to me until April. So I waited technically January, February, March, April, 4 months, technically 4 or 5 months to get on testosterone. Usually people have to wait a year or two, and some people even wait just like a month. My situation, I waited 5 months to get on testosterone after I made the decision. I knew I wanted to get on testosterone, but I wanted to be like 1000% like ready, and I want everyone to be on the same page. If you're counting since I knew I was trans, probably like more than 11 years, or technically my whole life really, but like, the answer is either more than a decade or 5 months. They also asked if my tea made the depression easier for me. My depression is mainly work-related. Well, I guess my depression also affects my dysphoria too, but my dysphoria and my depression is kind of separated a little bit. I mean, it made me happier, more confident, but like my depression is still my depression. My depression doesn't really make me sad. It just makes me not very productive. And like I don't have to do much to like maintain my transition besides getting shot every other week, so not really. It makes me happier if that's what you're asking. Bethany Perry asks, do you feel like you're in a different mental space? Mental space? I feel like I answered this a little bit. You know how like in my one day on T video I was like, I feel like my life is now starting? That's literally what this feels like. Everything before that is like a different chapter in my life, and I feel like I'm in a new chapter. I've been like reborn, like a phoenix or something. Oh, so deep. Dominique Rodriguez asks, how are you today? Not related to HRT, just wanted to know. I'm doing great. Louie asks, how have you felt over the course of the month taking tea? Basically what I just went over. Chris McCutcheon, I'm sorry if I butcher your name. Have I grown facial hair and am I nauseous all the time? My nausea is mainly affected by the pills I'm taking and like the side effects that they have. I'm not really positive that it's because of testosterone. Even though your hormone levels are changing, I haven't gotten that side effect yet. The facial hair, obviously, nothing has happened yet. Little hairs like my arms, my legs, my armpit, other places. Iru Nakagi asks if I'm using any apps to train my voice. I don't really train my voice. I'm comfortable with using the voice that I have. I'm not really working hard to make my voice deeper or anything. I just do whatever voice naturally comes out of me. A lot of pre-T people do so because that's part of their dysphoria, but my dysphoria isn't with my voice. I'm comfortable with waiting until my natural changes come. Not to like say that training your voice is bad for you, but like I want my body to do whatever the fuck it needs to do. This is all so I can be myself, and if myself is this voice right now, then I'm totally fine with that. And once testosterone takes its full effects in like a year or something, if my voice is deeper and sexier, then that's me, you know? If my voice is higher pitched, that's just me, you know? Fuck it. And that's it for YouTube. I'm gonna transfer to Tumblr now. Angel Hitak asks if I'm planning on growing any facial hair. I do want to grow facial hair, but genetically I don't really get that much. We'll see in the future what happens. They also ask about surgery. Bottom surgery, no. Top surgery, yes. Is my throat sore at all? I answered that a little bit earlier. Sorry if they're too personal. Bitch, it's not personal enough. I'm sorry if I butchered this again. Choke. Fuck. Choco Ayumi. Is it nerve-wracking going into treatments? It's nerve-wracking because I have social anxiety. If you're in an environment where they're not accepting of trans or LGBT stuff, it is kind of nerve-wracking, but I currently have only lived in places where they've been super accepting and super gay about this stuff. I haven't got any troubles. I know so many horror stories of people running into bad medical health professionals and stuff. It honestly depends on who you go to and where you are and how progressive they are. Anonymous was like, funny, you're about to post a video on the first day of Pride Month. Coincidence? I think not. Aquavius asks, how has being on HRT helping you mentally? I kind of addressed that earlier. And that's it for Tumblr. I have to actually use my phone to go check Instagram questions, so I'm gonna switch cameras real quick. Sorry if it's like a little jarring. So I got my phone over here. Maddie is here, asks, what's the worst side effect you've experienced while on T? The worst side effect is probably the aggression and my mood swings. Pastel Emo Boy asks, how do you feel emotionally about taking it? Is it in a positive or negative way? Mostly it's positive. Taking tea isn't really that negative unless you're like having some internal crisis or whatever, but like PuroCat46 asks, is there an average amount of time that it takes to see the side effects of HRT, or is everyone different? Everyone is different, but there is a general time span that everyone kind of falls into. There are certain milestones that people reach in a certain amount of months time. Around 2 to 4 months, their voice starts to crack. 6 to 8 months, they start to see drastic physical change, and around a year, that's when all the testosterone side effects usually settle. But everyone's different. Some people get different side effects throughout the year, but that's like kind of like the different chunks of time where things usually happen. You can do your own research. I'm not really a pro at all this stuff. So if you're watching this video, congratulations, you're doing your research. but also watch other people's videos because I'm not the only one experiencing these things, and other people who are probably more like you are gonna experience similar changes than I have. Pressure at the Disco asks, does testosterone make you grow taller, hands bigger, even feet bigger? I'm generally a small person and I plan on going on HRT in the next couple of years, and I haven't been able to find any information on it. So, in my research, I do a lot of research before I even do things. Usually, whenever you stop growing, I guess naturally or whatever, then that's basically what you're set with. Testosterone doesn't really make you grow anymore. Some people beg to differ. Some people are like, oh, I grew taller, like, oh, my shoe size has changed. It's a lot of bone structure stuff. I'm not a scientist. I feel like a lot of it is illusion. I don't think you'll grow taller. I'm not expecting to grow any taller. I'm like really short, and I've already accepted the fact that I won't grow taller. From what I've seen, people's hands and feet usually change because of the bone structure. Honestly, it's not that much at all. Don't expect anything. But if you are very young, like 12 or like pre-pubescent, if you start taking hormones, you will grow to be sort of like if you were a cis guy, I guess. Watch other people's videos, watch some educational shit. There's a lot of cool things out there to learn. I'm gonna butcher the fuck out of this name. Sick and Sepultural asks, what's the effect you're most looking forward and the effect you're not wanting / not looking forward to, if that makes any sense? Oh, you guys haven't seen my fucking phone case. God damn it, I've been like doing this so you see my stupid ass cards and shit. Please notice my awesome phone case. I kinda answered that a little bit in the last video. Yandere Brit asks about my experiences on tea. I went over that a little bit in this video, in the last video. Aimless Atlas is asking like a bunch of different questions, but the first one is, what did you fear the most before you came out to everyone? Oh my god, this is gonna be a deep fucking question. The reason why I didn't come out for a very long time is because I didn't want any dynamics I had with my relationships to change, especially with my family. Moving out with my girlfriend to a different state across the US and just like sitting with myself and like being myself for like a year, like really opened my eyes to like, yes, this is what I want. Like I can't let them hold me back anymore. I can't like wait for them to accept me. I'm just gonna do it and you guys just figure it out yourselves. It got to that point and that's why I came out. I'm not sure if that's the answer you wanted. You said everyone, so friends wise, I didn't come out in high school mainly because, not that they wouldn't be accepting, but because I was like scared of them getting my pronouns mixed up and my name mixed up and being like, I just don't understand. I just don't understand. And be like, it's weird, I don't know. Like I was scared of that reaction. There is a chance that that could have happened, but they could have been accepting afterwards. But like I was so scared of that middle part. Again, the dynamic. I didn't want to ruin my dynamic with like my friends and like I didn't want things to change. Like worst fear is change, basically. It's getting sad. I'm gonna go move on to the next question. Were you ever scared of how your parents would react? Bitch, I already answered that question. Alright, last question. If you could go back in time to see your younger self, what would you tell them? This is deep fucking questions, Amos Alice. What the fuck? I'm getting emo. Can we not get this deep for this video? I'm sorry, I can't answer this question. It's like a hashtag dear me fucking video. Okay, I won't get emotional. Okay. How would you do that to me? What the fuck? And that's it for this video, I guess. Sorry, it's really short. I'm not sure if it's gonna be short. I just recorded like an hour footage. Hopefully this series is like fun for you guys. I'm gonna make like a big video for like either my 6 month or my 1 year. If there's any changes that are significant, but for now, updates are gonna be like very simple like this, nothing too fancy. So I'm gonna end this video with my favorite part. My favorite part is to compare my voice. So, oh my god, phone, what is wrong? Why am I on the ground? Why am I down here? Hi, my name is T, and this is my voice 1 month on testosterone.